Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know they want to see you. They want to see you. Well, it is a beautiful, beautiful day here on Come On Mountain, guys. And the weather is finally starting to get pretty decent. It is supposed to rain, I think, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, though, unfortunately. But something I need to work on here soon. Not necessarily work on it, but crank it up, run it, you know, change out the gas, all that. Unwinterize it. Because I did winterize it for the winter. And it is the spring, and I do want to use it a little bit more this year. Out on the lake. And kind of enjoy the water a little bit more this year. So I've been thinking about getting her fired up again, make sure all the batteries are charged and all of that stuff. Well, now that the video of the fence pulling came out yesterday, which was a really good video. If you haven't seen that, go over to Come On Homesteading and check that out. I'm going to give you a little bit closer look at it because we had a ton of wind, tons of wind that day, and there was some time lapses and stuff like that, but I didn't get a chance to show a lot of the fence at the end there. But it turned out amazing. Tomorrow I'm actually going to be putting the gates on and doing the last little touch-up stuff that needs to happen. There's a couple low spots that I need to bring in dirt, and still a couple of T-posts that needs to be wired up. But for the most part, the fence is good to go. And it is sturdy. And I do mean sturdy, guys. And tight. Look at that. That's me pulling on it hard and it barely moving. And there is no moving it at all. It is stretched tighter than a banjo. And like I was talking about earlier, let me bring you back a little bit. The reason why they're so tall, I'm going to take some more cedars and I'm going to frame out the little roof area. And I'm going to slope it where it slopes out of the pen here. And also overhang like this section right here some. That way I can put the food barrels, hay, anything like that that I want up underneath here. Also do rain catchment and all of that. And then my plan is the siding that was on the tiny house, the burnt live edge siding, on a couple of the corners. I think I'm going to do two. I'm going to put another pole right out there, about 6 foot, 7 foot in. Anyway, right there on the inside, which will make that a square, and it'll pretty much make it a 7x7 enclosure there. And I'm going to take some of the live edge siding that I did and close it all in and make a little door on the inside, and that'll be the shelters for the animals as well. That shelter will still be there, but that side's actually going to be closed off. It's going to be paddocked. It's going to have its own section over there for that one. So more than likely, this corner right here and the far corner over there will be the two areas that I put two shelters in with the siding. That way I have different areas for, like when one of the goats have babies or something like that, or if there's snow and rain and stuff like that, they got a thing to come out in. I think the 12x12 hoop shelter that I got for the goats, I think I'm going to end up making that for the ducks when I get these two shelters done, because it's very sturdy, very tall, and it'll be plenty of room for the ducks. And I think I'm going to hook them up in there. I'm just going to have to run some chicken wire or something like that on it just to make the holes a little smaller. As you can see right there, I need to bring in some dirt in this low area. Look how straight, level, and nice this fencing's got. And it's all the way down to the bottom in most places, except for where I was clearing and Uber dug ruts because it was still kind of wet. See, I need to bring in some dirt in this area, right here, and right here, and right over there. And I think there's one more area over there. Look at that view, guys. Gorgeous. So yeah, I'm basically going to section off this area in time, pretty much right through here to that post that you see right over there. And that'll be a pretty big area right here, and that'll be primarily pig area. And the goats will also run there too. And for the most part, they'll be running together. But when I need to section them off because of babies or stuff like that, I'll be able to do it. I did end up with some fence left over, which I knew that I would. And which will be a good start on the next section. That will be about this size as well, but it's going to continue all the way to the driveway over there. So it'll end up separating into about 3 or 4 paddocks before it's all said and done. And I have some T-posts left over as well. So I just need to make some more cedar posts for the corners. And I could probably do that last section if I just get one more roll of fence. But that is pretty expensive, and this fence cost me a little bit, so it's going to take a minute for me to save my pennies to get ready for that next phase. But first phase, I bought 2 rolls and 50 T-posts, and this time I'm only going to have to buy 1 roll, and I might have to buy a couple more T-posts, so should be a little bit cheaper on me, being that I've already bought some of the stuff and got some extra. It's nice though. The flies are definitely back. Yeah, so you got a little bit of low area right here because of the ruts from the clearing the fence line areas. But for the most part, not too bad. Turned out really well. Turned out very sturdy. And that's kind of the whole point. I've had some people comment about, why didn't you just do everything out of T-posts instead of the cedars on the corners? Because there is no way to make a solid corner out of T-post like you can with some big old posts and concrete. It's just done? Yes. Will it last? No. Eventually the fence will start winning and making it looser. So in my opinion, in my experience, this is the best way to get a nice tight fence that's not going to sag over time and is going to last forever and ever. Amen. Man, it is a gorgeous day, guys. Look at that. We also have Taxi back on the mountain to start leveling out all of this and getting grass to grow. As you can see, it's starting to get a little greener out here, but before weeds and stuff like that start coming up, I want to level it all out and then let it grow here this spring. And hopefully, being that I already see a lot of grass growing, once I level everything out, look at Domino over there. It'll be real nice to be able to look out towards the mountains behind me right there from the cabin and the tiny house and see nothing but green all the way to the pasture. The power line area is probably about that tall now. So I will be bush hogging that. That's another reason why I went ahead and took the backhoe off of Uber, so I can start backhoeing, or not backhoeing, but bush hogging that. Because I don't want to bush hog it with Taxi because there is still some rocks out there and stuff. And with Uber, I could put the grapple on, put the teeth closer to the ground and drive. And if I hit anything with the grapple, it will pick it up or stop the tractor before the bush hog goes over it and it messes up the blades or shears a shaft or anything like that. So until I get all of those rocks out of there, I took a lot out the last time I bush hogged it, and I'm sure there's more out there that I need to get. Plus there's a bunch of creeks and holes and all kinds of stuff out there. I would really like to get it cut, and then I would like to take Taxi with the box blade on there and level out the power line area as well, and where there is the creeks and stuff, to go ahead and dig them out a little bit and make them more established so they don't flood and cause a bunch of muddy areas and stuff like that. So tons of work. And plus we got this section right here. That's another reason why Taxi is on the scene, because we do got that greenhouse coming. I did get an email from them. I should get a tracking number by the end of this month, at the beginning of next month. So I need to start prepping that area as well, getting ready for that. Hear all the birds? Spring is here, guys. I'm so happy. So happy. I can really get behind this kind of weather. It is just a gorgeous day today. What are you doing, Midnight? There will be no live tonight, guys. I'm not going to go live tonight. I took my niece back to the airport this morning. She is on a plane right now on her way back to Florida. I had an absolutely blast hanging out with Corinne, SKW Lifts. I want to thank everybody that joined us on her live yesterday and watched the replays. And I also want to thank everybody that is going over there and watching her videos and helping her get her watch time. If you have not yet, make sure you go over there and check her out and run her videos. That way she can get monetized. She's close. She needs about 1,200 more watch hours. And she'll get monetized. She's such a sweet person. Good human. A good human. For sure. And I am a proud uncle. For sure. And I am so grateful and thankful that she took time out of her busy schedule. Because she is a busy one. She's in school. Plus she does all of the weightlifting competitions and all that other stuff. And has a boyfriend and a job and everything else. And she still carved out the time to come hang out with her uncle for 4 days. So it meant the world to me. And I had a blast hanging out with her and showing her around and showing her some of the beauty around here in Arkansas. And made my heart feel good, guys. Made my heart feel real good. Midnight's over there hunting. Over there hunting. I got Domino at my feet. And Midnight's right there. Getting her hunt on. Midnight has turned out to be an amazing cat, guys. And quite the sweetheart, too. And I didn't know if that was ever going to happen. So, yeah, I'm excited. But being that I have took 4 days off, I didn't end up doing a project with my niece. Timing just... She wasn't here long enough. And even though she was wanting to do something like that, it just didn't work out with time. So we just really just enjoyed our time together. And did a lot of sightseeing, took her out to eat a few times, and we did get over to the 41.36 and see them, which we talked about. And we also was able to have dinner with Country Road Cure and Mike and Listen, the kids and everything. So had a really good time. I hear you, sweetheart. I hear you. Well, guys, don't forget, later on this week, it's probably going to be Thursday on Come On Homesteading. I'm going to be live at the Ridge over there with Ridge Life. I'm leaving out Wednesday morning to go help Tim build a couple of things on his property. And then I got back because we got a lot of family projects coming up that I'm slotted to help with. I'm pretty much booked out until June, the end of the first week of June, pretty much. So it's about to get extremely crazy and extremely busy around here. And it starts Wednesday. That's kind of the kickoff of what's to come. All of the family has got big projects going on right now, and we are helping each other knock them out. Mine was the fence that I needed to get done, and I'll have that finished up before I leave tomorrow. And then it's to go help Brother Tim over there, and then come back and help SLR. And then the Dreamers are moving, and that's going to be a big event to get them moved. And then, yeah, then we got some more stuff coming up to help other people that I can't talk about yet, but it'll be coming up here soon. But I love every single one of y'all. Happy Monday, guys. Hopefully y'all are having a great start to your week. Do something nice for somebody, guys. Take another step closer to your goals, but please keep it real. Come on.